I'm so happy to be able to talk to you, and thank you for being here. I have a lot of questions for you. Congrats on the self-titled album, by the way.
Thank you, thank you.
I know you were just at Coachella with Anita, who's been on the show.
Yeah.
She's awesome. What even is that scene remotely like? I'm not saying I would never go, but
I mean,
I just don't know if I'd fit in there.
you would love it. You would love it. And you love Anita. I know she was here a couple weeks ago.
She's amazing. She's so fun.
She has like more followers in like the state of Iowa. Like, she's one of the most
she's got
popular.
so much energy,
Yeah.
and she's just she's got
She
it.
works
She's got
harder
it.
than anybody else, and I think when people talk about that weekend at Coachella, she was like the one thing that people talk about the most because she brought this Brazilian culture and did everything there. Had me out DJ with her, but it was being on main stage with her was like something to remember. It was amazing.
But you're also closing Stagecoach,
Right? Yeah, that's this weekend.
which is this is a country music festival. So how do those crowds differ?
They're totally different. I think Stagecoach is a little bit smaller than Coachella. Coachella's 2 weekends, and
Oh yeah.
there's like 40 levels of VIP. Like you have general admission, and you have all the way to like the craziest artist passes, and it's almost like influencer survivor there, like to figure out where you belong and like how to get into parties. And,
Influencer Survivor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
it's pretty hardcore if you don't
see who makes it to the next level. Yeah, and you go, wow.
It's kind of crazy. But Stagecoach is a more mellower festival. It's country.
Do you like doing country? Do you?
I've been loving it. I did a country album about 2 years ago called Thomas Wesley Presents, and I did a couple songs that were really big, and the album went gold, and I'm gonna do another one I think this year. So
They're amazing fans, country music fans. We love everything here.
Yeah, Luke Combs was playing Stagecoach, and I'm playing after him at the Palomino tent, like a DJ set, kind of mixing country and house music and dance. So
do you get nervous when you do these?
the last time I did Stagecoach, I spent the afternoon with Guy Fieri, and I drank an entire bottle of mezcal, and I really like.
That's what happens when you hang out with Guy Fieri.
And I was at the stage, and I was like, I literally looked at the turntables, and I really forgot how they work. Like I was
Oh my God!
But you know, something happened. It was magic, and I just kind of got the set together. We brought Lil Nas X out with Billy Ray Cyrus, the first time he performed, and
That's right.
the whole crowd was like, it was like a really amazing moment because country had this crossover aspect where everything was happening with like hip hop and country, and it was like just something magical happened at that Stagecoach Festival. So I hope to repeat it on Sunday.
And then you also can you explain Burning Man to me?
Okay, so
this is why you're here to help Grandpa out. Thank you.
I would love to take you to Burning Man. This happens the end of August, early September, and it's a festival like none other. It's you can't really go there and buy tickets. You kind of have to participate. Like even as a DJ, I play like 20 different sets there and just enjoy the time and look at the art and you might randomly
live there, right?
You have to live there. You have to camp there for the 3, 4, or 5 days. You might like run into like Seth Rogen just smoking weed in the middle of the desert. Just random. It's super random who's there, and you just kind of like enjoy the time there. It's so macro. Everything's happening all the time. There's parties and art and music and these art cars and like there's whole shower camps and there's whole like.
There's robots too.
There's
right?
robots too. There's Robot Heart actually is a camp I play at sometimes, and some of the Robot Heart guys are here today. So shout out Robot Heart.
Yeah, Robot Heart. I mean, I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
But I know that I was talking to you quickly backstage, and I know you had to do this. You did the Sunrise.
I did the Sunrise of this last burn. It was kind of the renegade burn because it wasn't any organization. You kind of had to just go out there bring your own water and survive in the desert. So I happened to randomly be in Reno, and the Robot Heart team hit me up and said, if you want to come out, we can do a Sunrise set, which is, I'd say as a DJ, it's like the most coveted set. Like to do Sunrise at Burning Man is like the final boss, I think, for DJing. Because you got to really get into it and do something really special, really, really be magic. And you can't just perform like your regular set. You have to really be in tune with the audience and watch the sunrise. And that's your performance is like the sun's creeping over the desert and people are there like enjoying that. That's the only.
And you got because you're Diplo and you go, oh, this guy's trusted name. We know this guy.
Nah, it doesn't work at all at Burning Man. Like you have to like, it doesn't matter who you are. It's really about like it's literally another level. Like you can't have your brand and what you've done in your career like stake out for you. You have to really be part of this community. I think I did my first Sunrise set and it was just one of my favorite sets of all time. And I happened to be there randomly. And I just was there for like 3 hours and flew back to LA and didn't sleep till that night. But
yeah, but how did you get to do it? How did you earn your way?
Well, it's kind of like they give you like a whole vision quest, like over a couple different Burning Mans. You have to do things like the year before I had to take a big cow off the top of the Robot Heart that they had there and bring it down and.
A cow climbed onto the top of the Robot Heart?
For some reason, the Robot Heart Collect, they stole one of the cows from Oktoberfest and they tied it to the top of the heart. And I had to bring it down because it was going to break. And so I was like...
Why is Diplo in charge of removing the cow?
They just saw I had a lot of energy in the morning. I was on a little bit of LSD, and I was just ready to climb.
Okay, now we're yeah. Are you
Climb
sure it
stuff.
was a cow?
Yeah, I think so. There might be some,
Okay.
some footage of it somewhere.
What happens? Do you take gigs like weddings and birthdays or bar mitzvahs?
Everything. I mean, I'll take, Stagecoach, Burning Man, bar mitzvahs. I'm down for whatever.
Yeah, and just because you like DJing and you know how to do it?
I love the DJ.
You do?
I've been doing it, 20 years. I just love to, pick records and play records for people and just bring music to people.
You started with records, right? Like selling records or digging through crates and then selling them?
Back in Philadelphia, yeah.
Philly, did you ever sell to Quest?
A couple times we met up and I'm not sure how it went, but we might have traded records, but I remember being shoulder to shoulder with him and like having a fight for space at record conventions because he was like an animal out there. He was like, it was like 20 years ago.
Well, yeah. How many albums do you have now, Quest?
Close to 200,000.
That's a lot.
He has 200,000. No, are you still in that same thing where it just goes up and you have a ladder?
Yeah, I have a sliding library.
It's almost like a library.
Yeah, this guy's on the level now. But
It was like a Harry Potter library with the ladder just moves automatically. You climb up and grab a record.
it's just an endless library with just like records, like a whole 4 feet up. I'd be
Talk to me about this. Self-titled, Diplo. The name of the record. Are you excited about this?
I love it. I'm gonna play a song with you guys tonight with Miguel. So
I love that you brought Miguel with it.
Yeah.
We love that. Just quickly wanted to mention, I know last night you do follow him on socials if you want to follow someone very interesting and fun, Diplo. You do things that I would never do, but in a great way, but exciting. For instance, yesterday was a pop-up show you did in Brooklyn.
Right.
And you just go, hey, everybody, I'm just going to perform here, bang. And everyone showed up, and then the cops shut it down.
The cops shut it down before we even played one record. Like, it was 4,000 kids in the park, and I forgot how posh Brooklyn is now. Like, the cops come, right away. Like,
Yeah, they go, we checked your... Also,
LA.
you're on Instagram, so the cops are like, okay, he's going to be in Brooklyn. So, I mean, you kind of gave it away a little bit, yeah.
We had the kids out there, and there was a guy that took over, like, a little street party, and he got arrested. They took his equipment. This other DJ, his name was, Subway DJ, so I had to go and pay his... whatever his bail was to get him out.
You paid his bail to get him out?
Yeah, I saw the guy who was getting arrested right in front of me on the street, and we were right in front of Brooklyn Bowl, and we said, let's just move the party here. So we asked the owners, and they let us in.
Brooklyn Bowl is the jam, dude. I love that. Brooklyn,
It's a big party.
Brooklyn still got it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Brooklyn still got it. Diplo, I love you. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks for performing. Diplo, everybody, check out his new album, Diplo, which is out right now. He's performing with Miguel later in the show. More Tonight Show after the break, everybody. Come on back.